Hello! We just saw Gravity.
Yeah. That was a fucking crazy movie.
Nerds of the North here, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, Silver City, Newmarket. Just got out of the AVX theater. Saw Gravity. Wow, this movie was not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah, it went pretty deep.
Ooh.
I like it though from the start. It only took, 15 minutes to try and capture the emotion of the characters. Try and give not even a little bit of background at first. It was just kind of them getting to know each other.
We got the basic jobs of what they're all doing.
Yeah.
We got to know that Sandra Bullock's character, Ryan, is a complete newbie in space. This is her first space mission. And it shows. It clearly shows, but that worked with her character. It was great.
Yeah.
For those of you who haven't seen it, this is a 100%, this is a survival film.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what this is about. This is about surviving against every odd imaginable in outer space. And space is scary.
Yeah, man, visually though, that's what I was wanting out of this film, was a just visually stunning kind of space and the view of Earth from space.
Oh, the 3D looked fantastic in this.
Honestly, this is one of the best 3D movies I've probably seen. They kept it all together. There was not a lot of blur. There was a little bit of blurriness, but it was small objects here and there. But other than that, everything looked amazing.
Yeah, those objects that were blurry were like supersonic speed.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. So, you never know. You kind of understand why. But at the same time, it really was one of the best 3D films that I've seen.
Oh, yeah. Seeing the northern lights from orbit, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was stunning.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
So, before we do much in the way of spoilers and stuff, trailers. This movie had some pretty kick-ass trailers. December is going to be a fantastic month for movies, by the way. We've got the new Ben Stiller.
Yeah. See, honestly, I don't like Ben Stiller.
Neither do I.
I don't like his films, but this one actually kind of...
I think the last Ben Stiller movie I liked was Mystery Men.
Okay. Yeah.
Zoolander was just dumb.
Yeah, all of his kind of comedy...
Mystery Men was good.
Yeah, okay.
This is The Strange Life of Mark Whitty.
Yeah.
And he's apparently an editor for Life magazine.
It's kind of a weird plot, but
weird plot.
But at first, the way the trailer portrays it, it kind of seems weird at first, but then you kind of get the grasp of what they're trying to do, and you're like, oh, okay. So it does look like an interesting watch. I would probably go and see it in theaters.
Definitely. It looks really interesting. Next up we had... that was the military one, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
This is...
I can't remember the name of it. Something...
Masterpiece Men, or...
Something like that.
It was... The second word, it was the... Something that started with an M and men.
Yeah, I know that.
Matchstick Men.
Yes. It
was the Matchstick Men. This has got a stellar cast.
I love war movies, no matter what it is, but when it comes with a little bit of spice of comedy, which it's gonna when it has Bill Murray.
Oh, Bill Murray. John Goodman.
Yes, John Goodman. Yes.
Yes. Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon.
And I think that's Clooney.
Yeah, that was Clooney.
That was totally Clooney again.
Yeah.
This is military guys during World War II. They're actually a bunch of artists and historians who have to go through basic training. Then they're going overseas to the war to collect the art and the history. Because so long as you don't destroy the art and the history, you won't destroy the culture.
Yeah.
Funny side note about this, and total tangent here, that's how a Star Wars villain figures out how to destroy his enemies.
Yeah.
He studies their culture. He studies their art. He studies their architecture. And through the study of this, he knows exactly how to take them apart in war, and it is brutal.
Yeah.
Grand Admiral Thrawn trilogy, by the way. Check it out. It is brutal how efficient this man is. Then we had We had those two trailers, and then was it Hobbit?
Yeah, it was Hobbit.
Got to see Desolation of Smaug in 3D.
Yeah. Honestly,
December's gonna be fun.
yeah, December's gonna be a good month for movies.
It's not gonna be wallet friendly, but it's gonna be a good month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I still can't get over Gravity. I was stunned.
Man, some of those scenes though kind of got to me. The whole, like, I don't know, like, it was good though. Like, it's
The whole scene of her giving up,
yeah, okay, yeah, that needed to be there. That
totally needed to be there.
for sure, because like,
And it was so well done.
yeah, that was perfectly done. The whole fire scene I found was a little crazy.
First, you go. I understand that you've been starved of oxygen. I understand that you just got onto the ship. You went past something that
Yeah.
flickered.
Yeah.
Would you not look?
Yeah. But that's the thing, because you kind of understand, like, when you're in space, it's such a physical toll on your body
And mind.
and mind.
Oh.
So, like, you kind of have to grasp that before you judge her character and, like, what she does and doesn't
I'm
do.
not judging her character. She's
I know.
a noob in space.
But me knowing certain
But,
things
wow.
about me knowing, like, what it takes to be an astronaut kind of thing, like, not personally, but, like, just knowing what these guys go through, you have to keep that in mind at all times, or else you're thinking it's like, wow, she's kind of like dumb, or she's like overlooking things. But at the same time,
this girl has been on an emotional stress
Yeah.
since minute one
Yeah.
of this movie. This movie's an hour and a half long.
yeah,
And from 10 minutes in, this girl's nervous system is shot.
Yeah.
She's starved of oxygen. She's spinning in a vacuum. She's lost her entire crew.
yeah,
No one's talking to her. There's a beautiful scene where she manages to catch an AM radio station where she hears a dog barking. That was kind of funny.
yeah. That was pretty funny.
And, you know, I'm not spoiling. I don't want to spoil the end. I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah.
But needless to say, the end doesn't pull any punches.
yeah, yeah.
There's still, like, there's action and drama in this movie right until 5 minutes from the end.
yeah, yeah.
Wow. This is the director of Children of Men. I saw Children of Men. It wasn't this good. I seriously don't remember it being this good. Maybe I have to rewatch it, but whoo!
Yeah, that was a good film. That was worth a watch. Definitely.
I am so happy. Do not watch the trailers. The teaser trailer for this film is misleading. The teaser trailer makes you think it's going to be boring.
I honestly thought almost halfway through this movie that it wasn't going to be one of those movies that I would go out and buy.
And I'm yelling.
I know. I wouldn't go
We're
out
yelling,
and buy
and we're
it,
excited.
right? I know. I wouldn't probably go out and buy this movie, but then again, as it got towards the end, like visually and stuff, like I would want to own this movie.
This definitely fell in my purchase category.
Yeah, like at first it wasn't. I was like, okay, this is like a really visually good, but then the story kind of was. At first, I was like, I don't know where this is going at all. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, kind of thing. So, but then towards the end, man, like it definitely went into the purchase category for me. Like, I would definitely pick it up.
Hang on 1 second. Camera check.
Yeah, it's still going.
Making do with the camera here, folks. I'll edit that out.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, like it is definitely worth a watch, and I would recommend the 3D on this one, which is kind of rare now.
Yeah, I don't usually go for 3D. I'm the guy that bought 2D glasses to see a lot of my 3D movies, but
This is one I would recommend in 3D.
definitely recommend going to see it in 3D. And if the theater where you're nearby offers AVX
Yes.
or IMAX, and this movie is still there,
Even though there is a lot of silent scenes, but when the sound is there, it is there.
you gotta see this movie. Pick the best audio, the best video you can possibly get. Find it and check this movie out.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
I like space movies. I'm a sci-fi nut. I enjoyed Apollo 13. This leaves Apollo 13 in its
I know.
dust.
Yeah.
Now, I know there's a huge year gap there, but it's kind of similar story. Astronauts struggling to get home from space. This girl's facing a no-win scenario
Yeah.
from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I don't care how many years you've spent in space, but when you're attached to the Canadarm, outside your ship, in an EVA, and suddenly over your headset, NASA goes, emergency abort mission, you shit yourself,
Yeah.
and then you try to get back to the shuttle.
Yeah, that was a pretty intense twist, because, like, I
wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah, like, because when they announced the, I guess what was it? They destroyed a satellite.
Yeah, they one of the nations they do this in space every now and then. They destroy their own satellites to stop them from falling down into Earth. The missile was not timed or placed properly, and it threw a debris cloud into other satellites. It knocked out half the Earth's telecommunications. There's a funny line of the West Coast just lost Facebook.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was a good line.
And every 90 minutes, this debris cloud is swinging around the Earth, and she encounters it 3 times.
Yeah. That was intense.
I loved. She's climbing into her airlock.
As it happened,
she's sealing the door to the airlock, and the airlock is denting as the debris is hitting it. I'm just, I didn't want to leave the theater.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't move. I couldn't look away from the screen. This had me. I was invested in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it kept surprising me with the quality of the 3D though. Like I was actually blown away. It was intense.
So the 3D was good.
Yeah.
We had great audio.
Yeah, for sure.
And the story was... I liked the story. The story of this movie was good.
I honestly, coming into it, I didn't know what to expect, how deep it would actually go and how good it would be. But by the end, it all comes together, and it was fantastic.
This was a good outing from Hollywood. We haven't seen Hollywood bring it,
especially for a space movie. Especially, it's been a while for like a quality space.
It's been a while for a good sci-fi, and Hollywood fucking brought its A game.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely brought its A game. So I gotta say recommended.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally gotta say recommended for this.
Yeah, I would definitely go for it in theaters before DVD.
I was skeptical, and I'm saying recommend. You have to see this movie.
Yeah.
It's on my list right now. The moment this baby's released on Amazon, I'm ordering it.
Yeah. It kind of makes me wish, like, I've never tried a 3D TV, but like this one, I've never tried it.
This is pushing you for a 3D TV.
No, not to buy one, but if I owned one, I would definitely if I had the use of one somewhere, like, I would highly recommend it for anybody, just even to try it, because I don't know how 3D movies in theaters go and, like, transfer over to 3D TVs. I don't know how good that transfers over, but this one would be the one that I'd want to try it on, for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I think that's about it for us tonight, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's late.
Yeah.
Gravity.
We're going home.
Gotta check it out. Nerds of the North. See you later.
We're out.